Hello everyone, and this is Jargarth the Temple of the Dragon Roundup video. Okay, let's talk about the game and the controls for it. The controls feel pretty alright, but it feels like it was made for consoles. Because the jumping mechanism feels like other games I play on the console, which work perfectly fine, but like on a computer, it's not good at all. The jump feels short-sighted and feels really like a console game, which I believe it is. Graphically, it's kind of bad, but I mean, I don't know, whatever. The story is a little bit of nonsense. Like, I don't know, it just feels really bad. The best story is actually the papers you pick up. It doesn't make any sense. Other than that, you would be like, what the hell is going on? The actual story is within papers, notes, strewn across the ground that you have to go and find. And that brings me to like the explanation of some mechanics is really bad. Like, I didn't know that you could double jump. They never state that. And it would have been really helpful for some parts because I'd be like, I'm just jumping and I can barely make this. How the hell do I do this? But then I found out double jumping. Wow. Awesome. Love that they told me about that. But also that you could go outside of your notes and it will continue reading. Because some games actually don't have that you only read it when the thing's out. But this is the one game that does it. Also, then it gets to the part where there's mechanics like telling you what to do on this certain level, what you should do, where should you go. Sometimes it's good, but the way they do it is cutscenes, and the cutscenes take a long time. Like, they go do a movie shot to the place where you're supposed to go, sit there for way too long, and then move over to where you go after that and sit there for way too long also. So they sit there way too long with the cutscenes, and they do it a little bit too frequently. And the actual, like, there's the bridge scene where you rotate things around. There's the central elevator, which was buggy as hell. That was the final thing for me. Then there was the traps was a little bit like seen this like a million times type of thing, but whatever. Also, checkpoints are not really that good. Like, I messed up on one jump and then I fell because it didn't tell me that you could double jump. And so I died, and then I had to fight all these guys over again. And so if you end up dying right after you finish a fight and go a little bit of ways, you're gonna have to redo that fight. And if that fight was hard, you just get screwed and you have to redo that fight. It's bad. The hitboxes are also bad. With the jumping, I couldn't tell where it would touch my feet, where it wouldn't. The characters' hitboxes are kind of bad. There's the scene with the spikes traps, and I was like right next to them but not touching them, and they came up and they killed me because it lifted me up too. But I was like nowhere near. I wasn't touching it, and it killed me, and I was just like, what? So the hitboxes are pretty bad in that. And it may be prone to crash because I've had a crash for whatever reason. I just got in a fight and then it crashed on me. I'm like, what? It could be because my system was doing many things at once. Maybe that's it. I don't know. And sometimes you will get stuck on the environment for no reason. Like, I would do execute command thing on a character and then I got stuck on a tree limb and I'm like, how do I get out of this? Luckily there was other enemies, so I could get out of it by basically doing it to another enemy. But there was one time where I had to restart from a checkpoint, and that was because I picked up one of the ladder and I got stuck. I don't know how I got stuck. You could walk over it. I just got stuck somehow, and it doesn't make sense. And now to explain who created it, it was developed by Dead Mage Studios. They made Garshasp the Monster Slayer and Garshasp the Temple of the Dragon, which is this. And they created Shadowblade, which is available on the Ouya, and Shadowblade is also out on editor's choice on the App Store. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching, and see you later.